furious Meghan swallows her rage as Queen gets rid of her to gift Kate and Beatrice special privilege. The Queen enjoyed an afternoon with some of her nearest and dearest as she continued her remarkable recovery from COVID, the Daily Mail can reveal. The 95-year-old monarch, who tested positive for the virus just over a week ago, went to Frogmore on her Windsor estate on Sunday, where younger members of her family had gathered to meet her for the first time since her diagnosis. They included Princess Beatrice, her baby daughter Sienna and the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge and their 3 children, who were all making the most of the unseasonably glorious sunshine. When in better health, the Queen often drives to Frogmore, which is about a mile from Windsor Castle, to walk her dogs. But following a spate of issues and her recent diagnosis with COVID-19, she has not been such a frequent visitor of late. It is believed that Princess Eugenie, her husband Jack Brooksbank and their year-old son August, who live at Frogmore Cottage, were not at home on Sunday. The Queen is said to be making a good recovery from her bout of coronavirus following an outbreak of cases at Windsor. Last week she was forced to cancel a number of online engagements while in isolation. But sources said there was no cause for alarm, explaining her reluctance to appear on camera was due to sounding rather hoarse as a result of the virus. William and Kate's presence was intriguing, coming the day after the Mail revealed that their plans for a new family life in the home counties were moving forwards swiftly. The couple are advanced in their decision for a new Berkshire prep school for their eldest son Prince George, 8. And they have been looking at new family homes on the Windsor estate, although well-placed sources have said that the castle itself has been earmarked for the couple one day. In another news, H could make a solo trip to England next month to pay tribute to the memory of his grandfather Prince Philip, according to a commentator. However, royal expert Brian Hoey thinks chances to see the Duke of Sussex crossing the pond throughout 2022 are very slim. This is because, Mr. Hoey believes, Harry is aware his presence on British soil could overshadow the sovereign as the country is celebrating her 70th year on the throne. Asked by Express.co.uk if he expects the Duke of Sussex to travel back to the UK this year, the author said, "No, quite frankly I don't. He might come back for the memorial service for the Duke of Edinburgh. But he would come back, I think, on his own. And I doubt very much he would come back throughout the remainder of the Platinum Jubilee year, and this is to his credit. Because if he does come back, a lot of the attention would be on him, taken away from the Queen, and nobody in the royal family wants any attention diverted from Her Majesty in this particular year." Speaking further about a possible conscious choice the Duke could make not to overshadow the Queen in this historic year of her reign, the author continued, "It is a question of stealing the thunder from the Queen. If he does come back, it would be unintentionally stealing the thunder, but it is bound to happen. And if Meghan came, you can imagine the crowds which would turn out. There is still a groundswell of affection for them both, particularly from younger people, in Britain." Harry, Meghan and their son Archie Harrison relocated to California in March 2020, just days before they officially stepped down as senior royals. Harry has since returned alone to the UK on 2 occasions. First, he crossed the pond during third national lockdown in April last year to attend the funeral of Prince Philip. The Duke of Sussex is believed to have stayed at Frogmore Cottage in Windsor at the time. Meghan did not travel back to England on that occasion as she was heavily pregnant with Lilibet Lily Diana, but paid tribute to the Duke of Edinburgh by having a beautiful wreath dedicated to Philip placed in her and Harry's name at St George's Chapel ahead of the funeral service.